Biddly-bing. Welcome back again, folks. More 7 days to die. It's day 30. And I will, before I go off doing anything else, spend some skill points. But also, as well, now I've turned up the difficulty again, like I said I was going to. It's now up to warrior difficulty and 32 zombies. But obviously that'll only be if there's a horde or a screamer horde or something like that. Yeah, but or at least make them a bit more of a challenge. Yeah, I don't. Sorry, I was trying to remember just how much iron I had left at the end. Nowhere near enough, so I need to go and dig up some iron. I need to spend those skill points. Do I have a bellows yet? No. Because now I was thinking, now I've got the beaker, which once we've got the iron going, I'll make the chemistry station. Then the final piece of the puzzle is the crucible, because that will then. Shut up, Trader Joe. That will then be the complete set that you need for doing all your crafting, workbench, concrete mixer, smelter, or forge, and chemistry station. But obviously with the crucible in the forge, so I can make steel. So that's the only next goal in terms of stuff I need to find to be able to complete the setup of that base infrastructure. I think you get the crucible at the higher levels for engineer. Do you? I think. Yeah, but only at the top level, which needs what, level 10, doesn't it? Yeah, level 10 intellect. So if it comes to the worst, I've got to save up a lot of points to take that all the way up to the top. But these current points, what have I got? 4, are definitely going into Sex Rex, which only needs level 5, yeah. So 2 points into the base strength, 1 point into that. That's going to make that a little bit better and give me the killing blow stamina return. That's the main thing. Now I'm just considering where to place that last point, because I do want to start building up some of these background skills. That was my pommel Pete, that is only at 2. It might, considering I've just put that up to 5. Decisions. And of course, there's lots of other skills I could be spending it on. And I'm considering whether it's worth increasing the pommel peak, considering I'm still working with the tier 2 baseball bat. What will that allow me to craft? Tier 4. Yeah, I'm going to end up needing the extra damage just from the skill level. 4 steel clubs, but I don't think I can make steel club yet. Don't think I've found the schematic for that. I don't have any baseball parts, baseball bat parts. I suppose I could get, what, you get 3 from scrapping an item. No, I've got the steel spear, but not the steel club. No point worrying about that then. I don't have any baseball bat parts. If I tried to make a baseball bat, what would it be costing me? What would I need? 10? What? Well, when did they change that? Oh man, I wish I'd checked this earlier. You used to need, in the same way as like you get shotgun parts and machine gun parts, there used to be baseball bat parts And it used to be that you needed baseball bat parts to construct it. Well, there you go. It's another reason to get some more iron. I can make myself a better bat. Right, good, okay. Let's just leave my repair tools and stuff here, because don't need to be carrying these with me. I'm just gonna no, leave that in there specifically just for repairs. I don't want to mix it up with the iron that I'm intending to stuff into the smelter once we've got it. Anything really valuable worth selling? Got a fair bit of money. Let's see if he's got anything that's worth me bothering to worrying about needing more money. I'll pick up another quest now, but I think I might not get another quest done today. I keep saying quest, mission. I don't think it really matters, but yeah. Still no sugar butts. That might be worth it for while I dig up some iron. Okay.
Let us speak, survivor.
No, you got to give me money
Here you go,
payment.
friend. Whatever you need, just say the word.
Ooh, that's an interesting choice. A machete would be a good secondary weapon, but I've been spending my points into the baseball bat. It would nicely replace the bone knife for doing chopping up the meat. That's 2 points less than the iron one I'm wearing. Yeah, okay, then yeah, gives the machete. That's a good choice. I seem to remember he had 1 or 2 bits. That's all the stuff I sold him. I'm pretty sure there was a shotgun, wasn't there? Pipe bomb was 300, 2, 4 machine gun. Was it in secret stash? Yeah. 10 grand for that tier 3 shotgun. It's not a really it's not great, and it's 10 grand. So I was hoping to get some sugar butts. Got another day. Or does that mean he's going to restock tomorrow morning? Yeah, so it means it's only today. I've got to decide if I'm going to spend the money on the... It's not bad, tier 3. And it means I can start using up that shotgun ammo. It's not exactly anything else major I wanted to spend my money on that he had. I will buy it on the way back once we've been out mining.
Thanks anyways. You be careful out there.
Yeah. Buried supplies. Don't exactly need tons of clay. I'd rather do the fetch clear. Oh, at the church, yeah.
You the man.
Oh, okay, mate. That would be quite a good one for general loot as well, I think. The church doing the fetch clear. Do I need food and drink? No, I just need a bit of my mining to get some iron. So we can get, well, now I need 150 bars of iron. Where's that hole? Make sure I don't pedal straight into the hole again. Didn't think to bring any coffee with me. I'm still not getting the bonus for that anyway. Right, that's where the lead is. Let's have a look. wanted to go northwards, wasn't it, to try and get back to where the other mine is. Oh, get out the hole. Can I take that edge off without disrupting too much of the... Well, hopefully I can. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, let's just stick that straight in there. I would scrap it, but it would become bones in my inventory anyway, so I'll just leave it there for now. I need at least 1,000. It'd be better if I get a little bit more than that, but I will do this for a little bit. Could possibly fit in that quest as well. Oh, there's a drop box out there as well, isn't there? And it's disappeared off the radar, but I seem to remember... I thought it was out here somewhere, but no. It's gone off the map. That's no good. I thought it was out there. Oh, I might be misremembering one that was here. Oh, it's tempted to go on a mystery tour just to see if it's there. Especially now that we've gained a few more levels since the last time I picked up a drop box. It might hopefully be something a bit of a higher tier, possibly even a shotgun. So I was just remembering it, thinking, like, check that first before I go and spend all that money at the trader. We shall see how much time we've got. Because I don't want to spend... That's 1,000. I don't want to spend loads of time just wandering around looking for a drop box. It does mean as well, if it's not going to put them on the map properly, I'll have to remember to mark them when they drop. Actually put a waypoint marker on the spot where they've dropped. I do seem to remember it doing that before. I don't know if it's a recent bug or if it's been that way for ages, but I seem to remember I usually end up putting a marker where they drop. Right, so we cleared all of that edge out. We've ended up with 1,400. 1,000 was because I was thinking of needing 1,100 to get the 100 bars, but we need 150 bars. So I need at least maybe around double that, so let's just take that up to 2,000. We're doing alright at the moment. It probably helps because of having the rock busters. That's the point. I suppose really I should stay and carry on mining until I've used up all the timer of the rock buster candy. Make the most of it because I need the iron anyway. If I can generate enough iron production, then I could make more dart traps because I would have enough iron to fill them with ammunition. Okay, let's just take this down one. There might very well be more underneath this sand, but I want to try and just level this off a bit so that we can start or carry on heading northwards. Eventually over time we'll join these tunnels together, and I'll have One mind to rule them all. One mine for all the resources. It's still going downwards. I want you to go north, not down. I suppose it sort of is. Get this little pyramid out high. I'm going to end up having to repair this in a minute. Oh, that's stone. Okay, go across this way a bit. Stone. That's down there, isn't it? Oh well. Right, there you go. I'm up to, oh, we got a diamond. Hey! That's my one and only repair kit. We've still got another 4 minutes on the candy, so we'll carry on for a bit. It's coming up to midday. That mission's only just down the road by the looks of it, 300 metres away. It's that big farm at the end. No, it's a church, isn't it? And I need water. That's the point. Could get water. If it's the church on the hill, it's not too big a POI. I might be able to get through it. Or it'll just end up being in there at night time. Especially, I seem to remember the underneath it. There's like a tunnel section that goes into the hill. Where they've been collecting all the bodies together in a mass grave, I think. I vaguely remember that one. So, yeah, it might be a bit interesting to be in that underground bit when it gets, that's just stone, when it gets late at night. Because they'll all be tougher than normal being night time. They're still gradually descending in layers as well. Moving very, very slowly northwards. It's got to be a fair bit now. Let's see if I can get a full stack before the timer runs out. Hopefully shouldn't take more than a few more tiles. Oh. Maybe not, maybe more than that. Yeah, it would be quite a bit more than that. I was thinking I was getting a couple of hundred at least out of each tile, but nowhere near it. Is it about 100? 147 according to that one. Break the 5,000? Not quite. But at least that's moved it a fair bit further northwards. Like a mole digging a tunnel. There's loads of iron down here. Scrolling the wrong way. Nearly got another level as well. Which means another point that I'll have to think about where I'm going to spend it. Might be worth sticking it into mother load if I'm going to be doing mining like this. At least then we'll be getting a good amount of resources every time I come down to do the digging. And a few seconds left on the candy. What's that take us to? 5,500. And coming up to 1 PM, so if I'm going to go and do that mission, stop switching tile. Which was the other, that one. I've started, so I'll finish. Does that give us, not quite, 2 more, hopefully. Yeah, 1 more, and we've got the full stack then. And that looks like that vein is going more directly northwards now. Let's see just how far we've got on the map. Not even halfway, or maybe about halfway. That's where the other mine is, so yeah, maybe about halfway. Okay, that's alright. Making progress steadily. For now, that's a good amount of iron. I can leave that smelting. I'll do a bit of wiggle. Just gotta wiggle it. Get on the bite, not stand on it. I think wearing this silly helmet has melted his brain. Giving me more thunder. It's not another horde night. Too soon with the thunder. Right. I vaguely remember it was about half an hour's worth, which we're not far off with that 16 coal. Yeah, actually let's have the 14. Make it a nice round number. 50, yeah, I don't know. Take that round number down again. I think maybe 20. I'll do. Anything I can be chunking out, maybe some casings. Certainly not all of them. We've only got 100. What does it take to make forged iron? 5 per. So we're actually going to need a lot more clay in there as well. There's me saying I didn't want to bother with blooming buried supplies quests. It might have been worth me doing that. Just so that all of that could have been put in there as well. Well, I'm not going to produce anything. Oh no, actually that's for constructing mods. You can use these to make diamond tipped stuff so that you can increase the durability of your equipment. Okay, I'll put that extra bit in there for repairing. Right, that now can be scrapped. Look at that, almost the level. I'll grab some food before we leave. Oh, last one. So I have to make some more food. I can do that tonight. Once we finish this quest, if I can get it done. Already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't even had a siesta. Oh. We've got weaponry, we've got tools. We just need bigger weapons. I was going to go and look for that drop box, and oh well. Save it for yet another day. At least I remembered to spend some skill points. That might make all the difference. I'm certainly going to be able to get quite a bit of pea water out of this, because I know I've got a fair few empty jars stacked up. I always leave one just so it acts as a placeholder in the inventory for when we're looting and finding. Oh, and the sun's come out. We inevitably end up finding tons of them in loot. Right, where's the marker? Oh, right there. Oh, there's the lag. Right, in. Oh, a few bits of lag there. So get a bit closer just in case you want to do a few more. Okay, are we done lagging now? No, not quite. Now we're done. Okay, yeah, right then. Hello, you can come down. Nobody up the top? Oh, I thought they were up on top of there. You got spat on by the copper. In your head, son. Hey! Oh, first yellow bag. Oh. Ooh, just about. I was thinking he was gonna get to me before I had enough ammo left. Thank you. For 2 steel bars, nice, and some 7.62. Yeah, because I've got a fair few 9mm. So I thought rather than risk managing to get through those lesser zombies in time to get to the cop, I thought it was easier to just start throwing some bullets at him. Come on down! Oh! Oh! No! There you go. And another. Oh, not getting the headshot. Oh! Can't get it even more when you get stuck on there. Stand still. Oh dear, at least you give me an excuse to use a bandage. Oh, just couldn't keep track of his head to get the proper headshot. Is there a box up there? No? I thought there was a loot box up there. And the bell that doesn't ring, is it over there? I know I'm remembering that there's a stash box up here somewhere, so I'll just keep looking. We've got to clear out all the other zombies anyway. Oh, right, yeah, you have to go over the top to get into this back office. Let's see, no, toilet in a cupboard. I can hear you. Are you coming out? Wherever you are. Sounds like they're walking on grass, so they must be outside somewhere. Let's grab all the books if there are any before they get destroyed. That's one thing about the shotgun. I always like to have a shotgun, but I try not to develop it to its highest level because it has a bad habit of just... Oh yeah, somebody outside. It has a bad habit of destroying things that you want to collect. So while you're busy happily blasting zombies, you end up blasting away a bookshelf that you wanted to get to. Oh, no, I've got a double layer. I'll be with you in a moment, mate. Hello? Welcome to my temporary shop. We're here to dish out free bunks. Free bunk for you. There you go. You got a Bernie bunk. You like it? No? It wasn't to his liking, no. Right, well, I know I looted a few books then. What did we get? 2 times scope. Yeah, that's good. Craft fire helmets. That was a good choice to have the machete rather than that fire helmet then. Right. Don't know if there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I forgot to check the toilet for pea water. Might as well get all the pea water we can. No, just poo paper. Because we'll need plenty of pea water for making glue, as well as for making drinks, which just sounds terrible. We need loads and loads of pea water to turn into drinks, which I can then serve to the zombies. They do make me laugh when they do that. Yeah, I was going to say you've killed them, but I suppose you should say it's oh, knock. No. Oh, Hannah managed to squeeze through. We don't want any of your crappy science here, Hannah. No. No, no, no. You're not wanted. Go away. Don't care if it's Halloween. Oh. Yeah, definitely we'll be making up the higher tier baseball bat when we get back to the base. Now I'll put all that iron in to smelt. It shouldn't take too long to produce the... Oh, stuck on a barrel. To produce the iron bars that are needed for the actual recipe. I thought I saw another. Oh, that's not useful. If I can get the recipe for the pocket mods. Because I'm sure now that the game's been punishing me because I made all those statements about how the pack mule skill is so useless. So I fall away. Yeah. I knew it and then I stood on it anyway. Get off me, I'm not interested. Don't want any infections. Yeah. So it looks like a fall away one and then I'll stand on it. Well, at least it was a shortcut. Yeah, I think the game's punishing me because I was saying how much the pack mule skill is so useless because you always find loads of pocket mods, and it's taken till, what was it, last episode day 29 before I found any. Nothing else there. I think we're near the end of it now, or not far off anyway. Got any more cheesy back jumpers? No? Can you hear me knocking? You gonna let me in? Ah, I knew there was somewhere. Just for you. Oh, mate. Did you fall over? I'm terrible laughing at these poor zombies' misfortune. Any more? No? Oh, yeah, there is another one. And you feel it burning, burning. Oh. Liz, you shrunk. How dare you? Just... yeah, I won't say any more, but let's just keep moving. We're not far off the end. This is the end. My zombie friend, the end. I think this is definitely worth a bit of... could use some more 9mm, I suppose. Anyone? Oh. Here we go. Oh. It's a particularly hard spider. Two-tier zombies, not allowed. And any more? That was only about 15 rounds of ammo. 18. I think this magazine holds 33. That's alright. That wasn't too much of an expense. And there's the stash bag. Nothing else in here. Date it. All just tap for scrapping. We will have some more cobblestone. Eventually going to need a lot more of it to finish. Nothing in your little poo hole. No. To finish doing all the upgrades on the base construction. I still need to keep steadily building up the stockpile of cobblestone as well as cement powder so we can keep making cement. 9 scrap iron. And a chair. Wow. Thanks, your loot was great. 2 lead. What they were, 50? Oh, I could sell them. They're 40, yeah. Just about worth enough to keep hold of to sell, as long as I've got storage space to carry them. Nah, I'll wait until I find the helmet mods for them. Nothing behind the podium. It's not a very good underground zombie cult. Yeah, you're all dead. Your crazy beliefs, you're still dead. I hope there's some big loot boxes at the end, because so far this has been not very good. Well, there's a few of them. Nothing on the shelves? No, that makes it easier. Alright, let's just grab all of it. More shotgun ammo. You keep trying to tell me to get that shotgun, don't you? What we get? Oh, stun baton. No, you're right. Don't really like the stun baton that much. Can be good if you get a high tier one with the mods inside it. Yeah. Well, those loot boxes were pretty crap, so hopefully you're going to give me something better. And hopefully, because I've only got a few lockpicks, this will go straight through being a low level, well, tier 3 quest, but it's a low level loot box. It's not like one of the big hardened chests. Cool, yeah. Oh, an Auger schematic. That's very nice, thank you. Yeah. Wow, even at tier 1, the defense is just slightly better, but the durability is a lot lower than what I've got on. Oh well. That weren't too bad, I suppose. Couple of decent items worth picking up, but not much else. And then books. What did I get? 2 books there. 2 times scope mod, which isn't a bad find really, because 2 times scope can be very useful to put on things like the crossbow. Stuff that you don't necessarily want big long range, not when you're using it as a stealth weapon. A little bit damaged. Got an abrasion. That terrible Liz Truss gave me an abrasion. She scraped my knee. But we got enough bits and bobs, and certainly a good chunk of experience just from killing all them zombies. So there's quite a few in there. Can't think exactly how many, but probably a total of about 20, so you get an alright amount of experience for working your way through them. And hopefully this will be about another 2,000 coins, so I won't feel as terribly aggrieved at spending 10 grand to buy a tier 3 shotgun. You never know, he might give me a shotgun as a mission reward, if he's really a nice person. Do I have space? Get rid of that, that'll do. That's a couple of spaces, that should be enough. There's only going to be 1 quest reward, and then if I end up buying it, the shotgun, I will buy it if he hasn't got one to give me as a quest reward. No.
Family and I are in your debt. Here is your reward.
Your family? Where's your family, mate? It's just you here. Yeah, 2,000 coins. I think I'll have, although they're not worth exactly a lot, I think, now I've got the machete, I don't exactly need the hunting knife, so the herbal antibiotics would be useful. We're up to 26,000. That's alright, that's making it worth me getting that shotgun. So I've got just over 10 grand. Let's just have a double check in case there's anything else I really wanted. That was just jewelry stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. Precious gems. That would be nice, but it's not exactly like a major jump up, considering it would use up pretty much all the money I've got remaining. I would rather keep a bit of a slush fund in case something worthwhile turns up, like Crucible when he does his stock refresh. And I seem to remember the Crucibles are usually about 10,000. Don't have an empty slot because that
Thanks
hasn't
for stopping here.
stacked.
Come again.
I will do, mate, in about like 2 seconds. I suppose I could spend 1 point on demolition expert, considering I've got that gunpowder mine and iron mine right next to me. I could just churn out pipe bombs at the cost of 1 skill point. Yeah, actually, I think I will do that.
There's always Shamway up the road. You can try looting.
I've already tried it, mate. I'm not too bad at it. I just need to do it more often. Okay.
I could really use some help, friend. God bless you and good luck.
Yeah, I'll take your buried supplies quest just because I do want to collect some more clay. So I might as well be completing a mission while collecting clay. There's all the layer underneath the base as well that needs to be dug up. So that would get me a lot of clay as well. That was a few days before I need to, well, that's if I even bother to get it done for this next horde. I was going to say there's a few days yet before the next horde. But, oh, keep catching that number 3 key with me fat fingers. I doubt the day 33 horde is going to be presenting anything. Oh, I forgot to sell that crap. Oh. Do it next time. Day 35. There might be a few interesting zombies. Maybe some cops. Oh, that's just a schematic. I thought that was an actual item. Yet another tier 1 battery. Might be worth me smelting them just to get a lead out of them. I'm only ever likely to make 2 other vehicles. And if I really want to make a 3rd vehicle, I could probably find another battery by the time we get around to making a 3rd vehicle. Actually, that's got a bit more durability in it. Just to be pedantic, I'll get rid of 2 of them and keep the others. Anything else for in here? Yet another weighted head mod. Oh, I haven't had any machine tool parts up till now. Okay. Well, we've got some now. Have you finished yet? Well, done all the clay that I had. Stick that in there as well. Didn't exactly get any decent amount of cement powder. I got nearly, well, close to, just over 3/4, so close to getting up to the next full stack. It's not worth me selling them, even if they're fully repaired. They're going to be worth pretty much naff all. I'll have a look, see what they're scrapped to in a moment. Dump this stuff that is definitely for selling. Oh, put that in there as well. Let's do a few. Just stock up on me drinks cabinet. Don't need lots of them for now. No, that one. Oh, 1 second off. Okay. Shotgun ammo. I'm going to have to start carrying shotgun ammo with me now as well. Oh, God, give us that many. That'll do. I haven't got any decent mods to put in the shotgun either. I suppose I could put the full grip mod. I don't really want to use the duckbill mod. I've only kept hold of it so that I could put it in a spare shotgun if I found one that was worth selling. I could have that. Burst mod won't go in there as far as I know. I'll check it, but I don't think you're allowed to put burst fire on a pump shotgun. You might be able to put it on the auto shotgun. Don't know. Can't remember if I've ever tried. Hopefully you can, because that would make a good combination. But no, there isn't anything else. Have you finished yet? Yeah. Oh look, I saved 6 seconds. What do we need? 110. Actually, that might... Oh no, not quite. Right. Let's see what we get out of this thing for 10 grand. 11.6, that's... I don't know how that compares. I can't recall if that's better or worse. Yeah, I thought so. You can't put burst mod on it. 12.6. I suppose, considering it's throwing pellets around, that's the main thing. Right, how to make the baseball bat was 50 iron and some other bits and bobs. Can you give me 50 iron yet? I'm sure you probably can, if there's enough clay. Yeah. Right. Now then, what do these scrap to? Just scrap iron. Yeah, I don't exactly want to bother keeping them anyway. I need more repair kits as well, don't I? All this general organisation and stuff, you know. It's part of the gameplay, but it's not exactly super exciting, you know. Just sort of doing the background stuff to enable the super exciting gameplay. Because if we've got decent weaponry, then we can stand up against the hordes of the zombies and have fun bonking them on the head repeatedly. Right, what are you doing? 47.3. I'm looking at the block damage, not the melee damage or anything. That's 46 with a mod in it. Let's just have that out for a sec, make it a bit easier to read the stats. Yeah, it is a little bit better, but considering it's tier 4, it's not exactly like a lot better like you'd hope it would have been. Oh well. Nearly there. Let's have 1 or 2 of them. 3, yeah, 3 will be good. I forgot I've already got duct tape in there, haven't I? Okay, yeah, let's just do 5. I know I'm going to use them up eventually. Haven't found any stash of repair kits in loot, because that's something you do sometimes find. It's quite a useful find. Put you in there. There's the 50. Right, what else was it then? Some wood, 2 leather, 2 duct tape, and I've just used all the duct tape. 1, 2. That's all we need is just a couple of them. Some leather. Oh, okay. Only a few seconds to wait for that. Stick that in straight away. Right, baseball bat, yes please, tier 4, thank you. 3 minutes, okay. I will be back soon. Let's see, altogether that's not bad. With the little bits of upgrading and stuff we've got, I managed to collect some basic resources as well. Actually, considering I'm not in any major rush for that iron now. Hopefully we'll be able to get, yeah. That's nearly all the clay though. So it's clay that I'm short on at the moment. And food. I'll do some of the food next. If there's still a bit of time, I'll go downstairs and start digging up some of that base layer area. I think it's 5 per. I'll tell you what, just take the whole blooming lot, it's easier. Won't need all of them, but we'll need some of them. And that. And we have to make water to go into them. Right, so 5. Put whatever number in for now. And I think it's the total, yeah, boil water, 1 of them, 2 of them. That's 10, yeah, I've got enough on me then to do 5 of them meat stews once that's finished doing the water. I suppose that can stay in the box for selling. Could possibly stick a mod in it, like weighted head mod, just to boost the value up a tiny bit. Considering I've got 2 of them. This is with it unrepaired. Let's just see what it adds up to unrepaired. 126. Okay, just for the sake of the repair kit. 249, yeah, that's alright. That's like an extra 100 value out of it. Yeah, beef stew please, 5 of 423. There you go. It's a bit more than what it needs, but it means I won't have to worry about remembering to turn it off. Oh, good timing. Right, let's take the burning shaft out just so I can compare it. That's 18 on the normal attack, 35, nearly 36 on the power attack. That's 2139. Well, at least that's done the expected raise in combat stats. Because sometimes the woodies, like, you can't guarantee that just because it's a tier higher than the previous item that you're going to get higher level stats. Because it for some stupid reason it just doesn't always work that way. Okay, let's have that other weighted head mod. And I think that'll do as a good combination. I'd also like to double up the additional mod, but you can't. You can only have either the burning or one of the others, the chain or the spikes. you can't combine them all onto one club, which is a bit annoying. I think that has a chance to knock them over or increase. Oh, it tells you, doesn't it? 10% chance to increase knockdown. That damages armor, and obviously the burning shaft one does some fire damage. Well, I think we're going to definitely be giving up on the spear now. I've hardly used it at all. It was a decent find though for when we found it. Let's have a bit of rearranging on here. Yeah, I would prefer to have my oh shit weapon on number 3. I suppose actually it'd be better if I put them in a kind of ascending damage order. That'll do. Means we've got an okay spear as a backup weapon if required. I won't sell that. I'd rather keep it as an extra. That pipe rifle could be sold now though. Ah, I forgot they were on that. And that could definitely be scrapped now. It was a bit of a waste keeping it there anyway. It was just to make sure I had a spare weapon in a box somewhere if it was needed. I'm going to be nearly done. A couple more to go. I suppose I could eat one now. Nope, that one. Only need one. Just before we start complaining about how hungry he is. Alright. Already got them two now, the semi-auto. Well, I might as well just leave that in the box for now. I don't want to sell it with those items in. I'd sell the pipe rifle, but not the mods. But I don't really have. Maybe you could put... Yeah, I think you can put the retracting stock on the shotgun, as far as I remember. Do I remember correctly? Yes, you can. Cool. That at least will make it a bit more controllable. Yeah, I don't have anywhere else yet to put that other one. Not going to be able to put it on the pistol. Okay, well that'll have to do. I think that's... Oh look, save 13 seconds. Wow. What am I doing? Might as well leave that in there. At least then I know where it is. Put the pea water back in the box. And all the food stuff. Dump that in the for sale box. Now that I know you don't need baseball parts anymore, there's no point keeping it to use for spare parts, because normally I would have kept one. Like, kept the previous bat that I had been using. I would have always just kept hold of it in case I wanted to strip it apart for those parts. But now that you don't need to do that anymore, oh, we just run out of fuel, that's all. So that and that. That will be plenty. Still got another 100 to go then. I've still got a minute to dig that out. Okay. Right, let's do a quick bit of shoveling. Oh. Oh. Ah, I thought it was a screamer. Not tonight, love. You left it far too late. You should have come earlier. I thought we might have got a screamer going then, but no luck. I say no luck because it's like an experience chain. Because Screamer will bring you lots of free experience as long as you can cope with killing them off, of course. But just let the Screamer call in the hordes of zombies, and you work your way through killing the zombies, and it's just a big chunk of terrible hole digging, a big chunk of free experience. Why do you show it as being up there if you're going to make a hole like that? You annoying git. Now I'm going to have to... Oh, well, that is the layer that needs to be turned to concrete. As in, that layer there, that's what needs to be turned into concrete. So I might just leave that as is then. And that is raised up. That isn't. Right, so it's just this bit here that has the illusion of being higher than it is, just to make me dig holes. If you place a block down, it automatically levels the ground where you place it, if it's just a visual representation of height like that there. It just looks like it's sticking up, but it's actually not, as a block occupying any of that space. It just looks that way to make the terrain more interesting. But it means you end up with that, like I just experienced, where you think you need to dig it out and you don't, because it ends up just making a fucking hole where you don't want a hole. You get a hole where you don't want a hole, and nobody wants a hole where they don't want a hole. It's just not a pleasant experience. Oh man, there's loads of it down here. I should have tried doing this before, probably would have saved me a fair bit of time. Yeah. It looks like most of this is all the layer that you would expect when you look at it, like this layer. There's only a few bits where it's raised, actually properly raised up, like not just a visual. Yeah, that is. This isn't. I know. Well, at least I got me flattener blocks to work with. Oh, that'll have to do for now. I'm running out of time to be messing about with stuff. So I'll wrap it up at that. I was hoping to get it finished, but I think it's still going to take a few minutes. Oh, I've got 100. I'll be able to set it crafting, but I know it's not going to finish in time, because it takes many minutes to actually, 12 minutes, so I'll just set it in motion. We need cooking pots, and the beaker, and the acid. What else we're still missing? Oh, pipes. Pipes. Need some pipes. It is chemistry after all, so... Right. Hooray! Chemistry station on the way. We shall have that in the next episode. I'll just turn this off for a few seconds while I pause to save the game. Yeah, we'll have chemistry station next episode, so I'll be able to start mass producing gunpowder. Just need to dig up some of the resources and stick it in there and set fire to it. That's the way it works. You make gunpowder by burning wood. So I'll get that done in the next episode. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you again soon. Catches.